Welcome to the Simplify Your Life podcast, where we talk about how to create a life you won't need an escape from. I'm Coach Simona, author of the book 111 Ways to Simplify Your Life, and I'm glad you decided to tune in. In today's podcast episode, we're going to talk about how to make 2023 your year, and I'm going to share with you 6 practical tips on how to make 2023 your best year yet. Now let's jump straight into my first tip on how to make 2023 your year, which is to pick out the word of the year. I've actually been doing this for the past few years, and it's been a fun little exercise that I realized I haven't shared with you before. So here we go. Your word of the year is essentially something that you would like to focus on, something you want more of, something that will make 2023 an amazing, unforgettable year. Here are some examples of word of the year, aka the thing you're gonna focus on achieving or developing as a character trait. Trust, love, abundance, excitement, joy, friends, moving, mental health, property, grit, career, etc. Pick just one and write it down somewhere where you know you'll be able to look at it every single day so that you can remind yourself of that one thing, especially when life gets tough. Which actually leads me to the second tip on how to make 2023 your year, which is to choose one thing to stop doing. Think of a certain habit that's been keeping you stuck. It could be anything, ranging from scrolling on Instagram to binging junk food after work. What is that one thing that you would like to stop doing in 2023, or at least limit it to a reasonable amount so it doesn't affect your life? Once you identify what that is, here are some helpful questions you can ask yourself. 1. What will I gain if I stop doing this? 2. How will I feel if I stop doing this? 3. How will stopping this impact other important people in my life? And finally, I want you to list 5 reasons why it will be beneficial for you to stop doing this. For example, if you want to stop people-pleasing in 2023, you can write down something like 1. I want to stop people-pleasing because I want to stop feeling like a pushover. 2. I want to do it because I want people to start respecting me. 3. I want to stop being a people pleaser because it's hurting me. 4. I'm going to stop people pleasing because I want people to know who I really am. 5. I will no longer people please because it's time to put myself first. Now it's your turn. Pause this episode and write down the thing that you're going to stop doing in 2023. My third tip is to come up with the first small step you can take in that direction. Let's say you want to stop being a people pleaser this year. What is the first small step that you can take in that direction? Maybe you can say how you really feel next time someone asks you how you're doing, and you just say fine. Or don't go to that event that your neighbor invited you to if it's not going to add any value to your life. The thing is, taking the first step is probably the hardest one, because your resistance will be the strongest in the beginning. Once you start standing up for yourself on a regular basis, you will no longer find it difficult to do. By the way, if you need more help with saying no, setting healthy boundaries, and you want to learn the exact scripts that you can use to say no to people without feeling guilty, check out my video on this topic on my YouTube channel at youtube.com/CoachSimona. I will also leave a link in the description box below. Tip number 4 is to choose one thing to start doing. Now that we've picked one thing you'd like to stop doing, let's think about the opposite. What would you like to start doing in 2023? What excites you and motivates you to get up in the morning? Choose one thing and don't make it too big so it's easier to stick to it and turn it into a habit. Write it down on a piece of paper and answer the following questions. 1. What will I gain if I start doing this? 2. How will I feel if I start doing this? 3. How will starting this impact other important people in my life? And finally, I want you to list 5 reasons why it will be beneficial for you to start doing this. Pause this episode now and come back when you're done. Tip number 5 is to ask yourself, what small step can I take in that direction? For example, let's say you want to eat more healthy, but it all sounds too vague. The one thing you can start doing is choosing to eat a salad for lunch daily, or skip dessert during the work week. Or let's say the thing you want to start in 2023 is journaling. The first step you can take is learn how to journal and get to know yourself better. That's why I created the Self-Love Journal with over 180 self-reflection prompts. It is just one of the tools in the Self-Love Toolkit, which is my proven step-by-step framework that will help you transform the relationship you have with yourself and make 2023 your year. If you want to learn more, head over to www.theselflovetoolkit.com or click the first link in the description box below. My next tip is to choose one thing to continue doing. I want you to take inventory of all the things that are currently going well in your life and pick the one that has made the biggest impact so far. For example, let's say that your relationship is going great. What are you doing now that you can continue doing in the future so that it keeps blossoming? For example, keep complimenting your spouse, going on dates, being kind and respectful, etc. Or let's say that you always arrive on time and your colleagues and friends really respect you for it. Keep doing that. Keep showing up for yourself and others. It's important to acknowledge all the amazing things we're already doing and give ourselves a pat on the back once in a while. If you're not sure how to do that, check out episode 158 next. I will leave a link in the description box below. And if you want a step-by-step system to turn 2023 into your best year yet, check out the Self-Love Toolkit at www.theselflovetoolkit.com. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this podcast episode, please like it, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.